When you read the Bible, remember these two things. First, don't read it quickly. Read it slowly. Your main goal should not be to finish the Bible, but to let the Bible change you. Simply reading the Bible gives you knowledge, but letting the Bible shape you brings life. Think of the Garden of Eden. You can have knowledge or you can have life. If you read the Bible many times just to gain knowledge, it can actually lead to spiritual death, like the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But if you let the Bible's message move through your heart, even once, it will give you life. Like the tree of life, you can read it to get information or to prepare a sermon, or you can read it to be transformed. So, take your time. It doesn't matter if it takes you 50 years to read the entire Bible. What matters is that during that time, the Bible does its work in you. Second, remember that the chapter breaks were added by people to make reading easier. They are not part of the original text. While it might be convenient to read one chapter each day, stopping at the end of a chapter can break the flow of the story or the argument. The next chapter often continues the same thought. A good habit is to read a few verses into the next chapter before you stop. This helps you see the connection when you start reading again. For example, in the Gospel of John, Chapter 7 and Chapter 8 are closely linked. In Matthew, after Jesus says, "Come to me and I will give you rest," at the end of Chapter 11, he immediately talks about the Sabbath in Chapter 12. You would miss the connection if you stopped in between. This same idea applies to the end of Hebrews Chapter 11. The author lists all the heroes of faith from the Old Testament, and then the final example of faith is Jesus, which is found in the first verses of Chapter 12. If you stop at the chapter break, you might miss that he is the ultimate example we are to follow.